So guys, you might not like this, but I actually kind of like this film. Hey, what is up guys? It is me, Anthony, here to give you guys another movie review. This time it is for the reboot slash sequel, The Craft Legacy. So it's been a while since I watched The Craft. I probably should have watched it before I watched this one, but hey, I'm just normal like you guys. But I didn't watch The Craft before I watched this one. I had a vague idea of the movie. I seen it before a long time ago before. I enjoyed that film. I remember some certain things, like the whole, stiff, light as a feather, stiff as a board thing. I remember that stuff. So I came into this movie kind of semi-blind. I gotta say, guys, this movie is in the category of it's so bad that it's good. Okay, hear me out here, okay? There's some stuff in here that is so freaking hilarious, so over the top, so cheesy that I couldn't help myself but like this. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the positives. And one of the things that I thought was actually pretty decent in this film was the cinematography and the cast. And I shouldn't say just the cinematography and the cast. There's also the whole package that we got here visually, right? And we'll talk about the lines in the script later. But visually, this is a pretty good movie. It's like a fall movie, right? It's an October movie, you get it, and everybody's dressed in some winter attire and everything. And I don't know, I just thought it was pretty nice. And as far as the cast here, everybody's pretty decent. They're not doing really bad. It's just the lines that they're given that are really bad. But I love them in the same time. The girls that they chose to be the witches in here, I don't know why I went witches, they are witches. But the girls that they chose to be witches in here, I thought they were fine. They all have different types of personalities and they all vibe off of each other. And I thought that was nice. Another thing that I liked about this film is the ending of it. I know it's weird, right? But I do like the ending. They do something at the end of this movie that ties into the first film of the first Craft film, and I thought that was really intriguing. Usually when movies do this, I'm not for it, not into it, tying itself into the really old prequel of the film. But when this one did it, I don't know, I was kind of interested. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, what didn't I like about this movie? And there's a lot, yet I still like it. It's baffling. So first off, the pace of this film is bizarrely weird, especially once the main character is introduced to the other witches. They pretty much just like, we're witches, you're a witch, now let's do magic. And they start going around doing magic, casting spells, doing hexes all over the place. It's like breakneck speed. They're going off, doing magic, they're flying up in the air. And then another problem I have with this film is the CGI when it comes to their magic. It looks like it's something straight out of a Disney original film. And I don't mean a Disney original film from the early 90s. Those ones are great. I'm talking about the ones that are coming out now. Like, the Zombies movie, Zombie Highs, and like the Descendants crap. That's the kind of CGI that we got in here when they do their little magic stuff. But again, I can't really say I don't like it that much because it's part of the cheesiness that I liked, because when she's doing her little magic, it just looks so bad that I couldn't help but laugh. Also, this movie spends too much time, in my opinion, on this one character and this one story. It takes up so much of the movie that it brings it to a screeching halt, and it just gets kind of boring. Also, the other witches in here are kind of hypocrites. There's a scene in this movie where they get mad at one of the other witches because she used her magic for evil, for her own gain. But then, just a couple of minutes ago, they were all jumping around doing hexes and putting curses on people. So I don't understand why they got mad at her. It was really weird. But yeah, guys, this movie's bad. It's bad. But again, there's something about it. It just warms my cheesy little heart. But I'd say if you're a fan of the original Craft, you might like this one. I don't think you'll like this movie. But if you've never seen The Craft before and you just want to see a cheesy movie, check this one out. It's definitely not worth the $20 I paid for this. I paid for it on Amazon Prime. They do their whole Prime Spotlight thing, whatever. It was a new movie on Prime. It's not worth $20, so I would say wait till it gets a little bit lower to check it out if you are interested in it but don't want to spend the $20. But guys, let me know what you think of The Craft Legacy. I was about to say Hidden Legacy. That's the sequel to this. But let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. Did you like the original Craft? Have you seen the original Craft? Do you want to see the original Craft? Do you like witches? Yeah, do you like witches? Let me know in the comments down below. But guys, don't forget to check out my Twitter so you can stay up to date with my channel. And remember guys, keep watching movies.